Thank you. Well, I've got to say all that again now, right? I turned that off at the beginning, and you know what I'm like. I like to leave the be right back coffee being made. I like to leave the the microphone. Good morning. I looked up gear sets this morning, by the way, and I know how to do it now, but I'm not sure what job, if I will pick a second job for the moment. But I did want to ask you something about that. But, Dexter, you have returned. I take from your presence that you were successful in procuring us some Aether. Tell me, which variety did you find? I found this and this. Yeah, I saw people doing it, and they had like a miner set and a crafter set. So do some items give you bonuses for those things? And I swear I saw fishing, but I could be mistaken. I see, 2 varieties. Well, that is more than could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I had hoped, you would say. Forgive my flippancy, you have done well, truly. If all goes to plan, we need no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. Oh. I shall set work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like these every day. Speaking of which, how in the 7 hells did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are, but Aether isn't something you simply find gathering dust at the back of a merchant's rare cabinet gem. Pretty much every job should have a set, the optimal set, then you can add a few more just for glamour looks. Oh, like that girl done where you click your fingers and then change. You had help from Biggs and Wedge. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It will be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let us endeavour to procure the 2 remaining varieties of Aether before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Rambros, have we any information on where the water and wind aspected types might be hiding? Oh, mouthful. Naught of yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see if my efforts have borne fruit. Forgive me for observing, but you seem less enthusiastic about that prospect. If there's a complication, I'd rather we discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the expedition. Sigh, mayhap an explanation is in order, but first let us savour the preliminary victory that Dexter has won for our cause, if only for a moment. Oh, I got materia. Do you know, I have not used materia once. I don't know, let's use the critical hit materia and actually use it. I might have loads of materia in my... No, that is the first materia I have. So I can link... No. Oh. How do I use this? Character... So say this, I find something with a slot. Ignore that, I have nothing with a slot. And I just realised you missed everything I was saying at the beginning. I was saying I've got a big TV up here now, which is new. I've got a new camera set up. Well, I've changed position and I edited the settings, so it should look a little bit better, hopefully. You know. To be perfectly honest, I wouldn't even bother with materia till level 60. I'll just ignore it then. And you might be able to see the cat eat occasionally in the corner. Can you? Down there? Possibly. Possibly. Well, I'm going to carry on with the crystal tower. A performance for the ages. Of course, if you want to, it'd be perfectly fine to meld them at any level you have gears that can have materia. Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't really needed to, have I? I think I've only had that one time where I was undergeared a couple of weeks ago. Until then, I haven't really had to bother with gear upgrades at all, really. Well, not purposely seeking out an upgrade. Yes, yes, I must speak of the arrangements I made to inquire the 2 remaining varieties of aether sand. Some days ago, I asked a Charlian acquaintance of mine to travel to Gridania and there gather the necessary materials. Since that time, however, I heard ne'er a whisper for him. Materia is really just min-maxing so you can ignore it. Oh, RS Fighter, good morning. Wait, I haven't seen you in a couple streams. I missed you. I've, well, unless you was watching, I've done Itazaru. I've done pretty well, right? I've learnt more advanced rotation. I learned, what else did I learned a few, I swear I learned a few things. I've been in and out, it's just late for me, so I've looked before bed. Yeah, no problem. Oh, so you have seen me progress. I'm growing as a player. It's getting there. So, I'm not the greatest player in the world yet. Some days ago, I asked... oh yeah, I've done that. To be frank, this lack of communication is not entirely uncharacteristic, but I cannot discount the possibility that something ill has befallen the man. Alas, we do not... Oh, sorry, before I continue, one other thing. With changing jobs, right, so... right. I'm a level 57 Dragoon, and I've got all these stats. If I change jobs, so I do my gear set, I switch over and I do another one, whatever one it is, and that goes to level 1. What happens to all these stats? Am I effectively a level 1 player again? Or is it separate? Is it just different job, different levels and stats? So it's like starting again. So I wouldn't be able to continue with the story quest I'm on. Japan, you should really have them all by level 60. It's considered a bit rude to not meld them, especially if you're not a sprout. But you're not in Japan. So how do I level them up? Do I have to go back and do the side quests? Is that right? Leveling up a second job isn't hard. But what I mean is, are the quests tied to your level that you're at? Hunt log and level duty leveling. Oh, there's a leveling. Yeah, there is, isn't there? There is leveling. This one. And hunt log, I have not done at all. But yeah, I think I will. I should look. Should I look into that? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what I'm meant to do in this game. It's too much fun. I've just done a... I'm working on a YouTube video. And I spent hours doing it yesterday. And the game's pretty much just me glazing this game for 10 minutes. So and I don't even know what I'm doing. I just know that it's fun. And I know that the combat's fun. Right, I don't want to do that. Yeah, hunting log to 16, then dungeon spam is how most people typically level up jobs. Okay, you can do quests, but better XP from hunting logs, duty roulette, and even just going to the highest level dungeon you can. Alright, thank you. Yeah, I was wondering that. Yeah, I've actually, for the first time, I've been wanting to play this off stream. So I might do another job off stream maybe. No, I have been playing, it's been the new season of Diablo. I've just wanted to play this. I just really want to get to endgame so bad. I mean, I'm enjoying the journey there, but I just want to do that. I just want to do those fights. The combat is so fun. You don't understand how fun it feels for me, coming from someone who's never done it before. Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. Did you say you wish to purchase FFXIV? My dear fellow, have you the faintest idea of the rarity of the material you seek? Why, I have not seen so much as a grain of FFXIV in these markets for many a long year. I could tell where one might mine the ore from, which the water aspected for what? Oh, okay. I could tell you that one might mine the ore from which the water aspected variety of the abrasive is derived, but only a desperate fool would willingly set foot in the place. You seem undeterred. Very well. Are you familiar with Earth's Gift? That is where the ore is to be found, in an area inhabited by a particularly pernicious hog. Should you encounter the Bitusk nightmare, you will know that you are in the right place, a bit at the wrong time. Farewell. Farewell. Okay. Search the hog's territory. Oh. Saphriphia Moonsong dotes upon Mitsugi Koga. If you want some too. What was that about? If you want some too. What was she giving out? Oh, off we go. This is one of my favourite areas, I think. It's very scenic. Lush trees. Oh. That's a dope emote. Don't use it randomly on other players, of course. I am so going to do a role-playing stream one day. RS Fighter, did you see when I decided, I told Itzaru, my dream for the stream is to hold a catgirl fashion show. Well, I am the judge, obviously. You are too late, adventurer, and not only for the entertainment. You will find no trace of the ore, but which recently lay here. Nay, not so much as a speck. Ah no, you will never spy me from there, and from the time being at least, you will have to trust the evidence of your ears. Now stop squinting at the foliage and listen. $2 in the online store? What's $2 in the online store? As I told you, the water-blessed mineral you hoped to find is gone, taken by me. Victory has made me magnanimous. However, accordingly, I have decided to share the location of an alternative source of FFXIV with you. The winged touch variety, to be specific. I trust I have your attention. Good. A band of Ixal in the North Shroud keeps a quantity of the abrasive for the purpose of removing impurities from the lesser crystals. Well, do you mean to dally here all day? Make haste, adventurer, before I snatch another prize from under your nose. This is to be a race. The Ixal logging grounds in the North Shroud shall be our destination, and that is where the real amusement will begin. May the best man win. What, this is a race? Is this an actual race, or is this like a race in name? Or do I actually have to go quick? I don't have to. Ooh. Yeah, I like that I can go through all these off-map areas. I wonder if I can go underneath. No. I know that's a small thing, but invisible walls really annoy me. You sense a hostile presence. Okay. Why are we... What's going on? Why am I not attacking? Right, this... I think I'm close to getting another skill soon as well. All maps have invisible walls. Yeah, eventually. Right. Take the wind touch sand. Bravo, that was quite the show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the FFXIV slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the Wind Touch Abrasive is yours. And yet, having treated to such a memorable performance, I cannot help feeling that the greater prize is mine. This inequity must not stand. I insist that you accept a token of my appreciation. Payment for this entertainment will be waiting for you to the east, in a clearing within Proud Creek. Pray retrieve the gift ere it is crushed beneath the iron feet of the Dullans. Okay. Well, what is the gift? See, I wish he would automatically dismount as well. Where is the gift? Oh, it's the water blessed one. Oh, nice. That didn't take too long. I thought I was going to have to do another quest for that. Not what you were expecting. I took the liberty of refining the ore from Earth's gift into FFXIV. Do keep it safe, adventurer. Lest you accuse me of playing games, you should know that the thought of relinquishing my prize never once crossed my mind, until I saw you in action. Such deeds must be rewarded. It is my vocation, you see, to record history as it is made by mortal men, and I much prefer to chronicle the accomplishments of the bold and the mighty. Thus, it is my fervent wish that you continue your career with the same courage and zeal you have shown today. We shall meet again, adventurer, and sooner than you may imagine. Who is that? Who is this man or woman? Mysterious. I think you've made a fan. Yeah. Who? I wonder if, well, I assume I'm going to find out eventually. The size of some of those behemoth men. Right. What's news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? Yes, I have the wind touched and the water touched. You brought both. I shall have Master Garland begin work on the crystals immediately. I've never used the potion, so I'll go for the money. There, that should do the trick. Excellent work. We now possess all 4 of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defences. My compliments, Master Garland. Oh, I think it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Dexter here is the one that you should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there is nothing stopping us from striding up the Allagan's front door. Stoic nod. You can't go without us, Chief. Biggs, Wedge, come to lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Allagan Empire, is it? Their technology makes Garlemals look ancient. I appreciate the enthusiasm, lads, I really do, but we're not here to make this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand, and the realm has been dragged into the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We shall not be so responsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed? Yes, Chief, it's freedom through technology. Exactly, freedom. When we forsook our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. This has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember that the wonders of the all-knowing Allagan Empire could not save their civilization, and have damn near doomed ours twice. This is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and if needs be, seal away its secrets. Nod. Nod. A compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding wills such as yours that have defined the course of history. Who's this? So you return at last, pray tell. Has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation. Why, the task you assigned me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the Aethersand. I tasked a passing adventurer with delivering it. A lot more capable courier I could not imagine. Oh. Greetings, adventurer. Did I not say we would meet again? I believe an introduction is in order. I am Garara Tia, one of the students of Basildon. I look forward to join you on your groundbreaking expedition. Is this the guy? Is this the voice I heard? Garara Tia has been assigned to the project as an observer. I hope you will forgive him from his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. So then, our fellowship is complete, and all stand to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah. Noah? That is the name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the sons of the Saint Coniac, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation if our venture is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that Noah stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically, but my true reason for choosing this name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allagan Archmagus. An Archmagus? I like the sound of that. Very well, now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defences of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart? Nod. Yes. Nod. We're all ready. That's so anime. Right. Gentlemen, the secrets of the ancient Allegan beckon. Let us not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavour to neutralise the structure's outer defences. Rambanos, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of the Allegan history, it seems logical that I should leave my expedition itself, though I admit the role does not befit my status as an observer. Still, we can make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large lopsided gate found to the southeast. Okay, southeast is this way. Oh, I feel like this is going to be fun. So is that the tower I'm going to? Or that's a big crystal tower, but that's too far away. Oh. Oh my god, Dexter, get out of the way. The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. Well, why wouldn't I take the lead? Why am I not taking the lead? It is the massive tower. It seems so far away. I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us, that is, one might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defences which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 yards of the tower's inner reaches. Well, we knew that was there already. No matter how swift they could be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft would spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Chief, no, it's too dangerous to have anyone else risk his life testing one. Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work. Success. I, for one, am convinced, friends. Ready your fangs. Are we going to do one each? Is little Wedge gonna do the last one? Or is it gonna be me? Me. The last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right. Haha, we did it. So much for the outer defences. Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Dexter and a hand-picked party of his adventuring companions enter the tower. Yes. Dungeon. What? Is this going to be a raid? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the place is this well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Dexter here fits that description better than anyone. And I know it's not as if we shall be idle in his absence. While Dexter and his companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower, we can set about analysing this rubble for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavour, historian Gradia. Bah, do you ever tire of being right, old man? Dexter, as it seems I won't be accompanying you, allow me to at least provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of this tower is known as the Labyrinth of Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain that the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Master Garland says. Though I would prefer it if any relics you encountered remained intact, you will have to leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Dexter. Fortune go... Oh no, I don't want it to skip. I don't want to skip. Labyrinth of the Ancients. Oh, it says a regular duty. Right, duty for... Oh, so that is a raid. It's a bloody raid. This duty is designed to be undertaken by an alliance, a squad of 24 adventurers formed of 3 full parties. This battle composition is reserved for large-scale duties only. While you're in an alliance, the class icons will appear to your right. Oh, I've got to write this down. 46. Raid. First ever raid, that's exciting. That is what a raid is, right? I assume that's what I'm almost 99% sure this is a raid. Nice, now you can see a large scale raid. It is. I'm very excited. Right. I'm gonna quickly go toilet and get a drink. I'm not getting coffee. I'm getting Cokes now. And then I'm going to put this up. I changed this, so now it shouldn't cut out. That's better. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of leg cramp. Right, I'll be back in a second. No, this hour, odds are getting a fall maybe to low. You might want to keep doing, yeah, I'll carry on doing, I'll carry on doing Desperate Times. Yeah, we'll do Desperate Times. Yeah, I need to start standing up and I need to get on the treadmill eventually. I've been waking up with terrible back pain since starting streaming. Oh, I've got two here. And what brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees? Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have had trouble understanding that, like the merchant who passed through recently. Gregorious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. I can't even remember what this storyline is. A friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I am increasingly concerned that Zararuk's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zarosaka, and he will explain everything. Speak with Zarosaka. Oh, let me get rid of that. Where is he? Oh, Zazawaka. His name sounds even better than how I done it. Zazawaka. Ah, don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. I beg your pardon. You're not a flame, I see. If Livoric bids you speak with me, then I take it you've agreed to help. Twelve be praised for that, because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows that the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under that fanatic's spell, but not. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class to account and taking that which is ours. A childish fantasy. Oh, it's the communists. Good morning. Good morning, hardy kittens. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent and you will see why. Okay, even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed, Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt that the merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. Find them before he does. Well, here's the terrified refugee. What are you doing? Don't draw, don't draw, don't draw. Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? I have no idea what that means. We need to soothe the terrified man. Who are you? What do you want? It's true, I followed the merchant and made God strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must not take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. I remember. He split us into two groups. This is about the revolution in Aldar. I completely forgot. I completely forgot that storyline. The merchant, that seemed like he was a good bloke, seemed to cause a bit of a ruckus with the refugees, and they had an uprising. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give them no quarter. And oh gods, the other group, they're still out here. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Okay. Ooh. Take that. I don't even know if that was good. Oh, let's open this. Okay. Oh, well, look, we've got one healer and 3 DPS. Okay, we need to speak to the terrified refugee. God, this game loves giving you rings. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox on all the bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. If only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though if they were forced to confront reality, that's it. Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that the strongest warriors are no match for one man. Mayhap then they would agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. Renounce the plot. The labyrinth. Oh no. Shock and awe. Is that lazy? That is lazy of me. If I teleported them. Right, I'm going to leave my chocobo here. I need to get this treadmill set up. My first activity since the Ultra. Oh. Okay, how does that look? How's the camera looking? Okay. Yeah. Right. The labyrinth. Search the cave south of the Lost Hope for the other refugees. Right, so in here. And then left. No. No. Right, it's definitely down. It's not this way. Down here? Yes, there we go. I say yes, it still might not be it. The map is one of my biggest enemies in this game. Desperate refugee. 7 hells they've found us. Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So that's your game, is it? Aha, sorry to disappoint you, lad, but we're more than willing to kill you ourselves. Guys, don't kill me. Don't try and kill me. Come on. It's not... Wait, how is it one of the refugees level 50? Who's training these people? It's still really no match for me. It's 2025 and you're watching a Brit murder refugees. Nigel Farage would be proud. Right. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Why am I killing refugees? Look, I don't want to hurt anyone. You beat them like it was nothing. I tried telling you, don't fight me. I'm here to help. I am the biggest philanthropist in all of Eorzea. I help everyone. I help everyone from saving the whole continent, destroying empires, to plucking up flowers, to delivering letters to someone who lives a couple doors down. I literally do everything. Okay, this way. And now I'm a refugee murderer. Oh, I actually saw another player. Terrified refugee. You've returned. Did you find my brethren? What of the twins? What happened? Oh. How do you explain that? Oh, okay. That was easy. Well, you had no choice. Better that than a handful of them. Oh, better than a handful of them to take a beating from you than get butchered by the Oh, so I didn't kill them. Alright, I thought I killed them. When they disappeared, after they ran out of HP, I thought that meant they were dead. But no, it's selective. Tell me, what did the merchants have to say when it was over? Well, he dropped to his knees. But where else could he be? Oh, unless somehow he went to the Stone's Throw to recruit others. The merchant wished to approach the refugees in Stone's Throw. but was waiting until the flames withdraw their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him, convince him to cease his mad quest, and it will surely lead us to ruin. Oh, but the thing is this guy doing it for good or bad? Or is he being possessed by one of those, what are they called? The people in robes. The ones that possessed Bancred. La Hambrea. No, it's not him. Where am I going? Oh. Miles away. To the southwest. We fly, we fly, we fly. Well, I really want, I want the Final Fantasy XV car. Oh, I want the Advent Children bike. That's in this, right? The Advent Children, or what's it called? Fenrir? Yep, that would be pretty badass. Right, so we are there. We're in Stone's Throw. There's Elle, or Ellie. Looks like a child. They told me to stay here with the others, Sniffle. They said they'll be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from Uldar, the man they said was going to change everything, make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry and I got scared. Say, mister, are you looking for someone? I'm looking for a merchant. You mean the man who left with my parents? If the Labyrinth of the Duty shows up, just accept the dialogue. Oh yeah. Not like last time when I skipped it. You mean the man who left with my parents, but I don't know where he... Wait, look over there. I think that's him. Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? You? Wait, do I know this man? He's getting away. Go get him, mister. Alliances are divided into 3 groups, A, B, C. Try to figure out which group you're in and follow those folks in your party. Their names should be light blue and on maps show up as light blue dots. Okay. It doesn't look like it's going to happen though. Well, there is, yeah, 1 healer. No, 1 tank. That's healer, I think. Only 3 DPS. I might have to do it tonight. I take it if I come on peak time, it will just be straight away. Look, it says average wait time 14 minutes. Why is this flashing? One of my monitors is flashing. Right, where is the merchant? Where are you? There. You again? Why are you pursuing me? Sedation, treason, revolution, that's preposterous. Who has filled your head with these lies? Refugees, the self-same refugees who terrified the streets of Aldar? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. For the sake of argument, let's say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a Quiggin's arse about politics? It was business, only business. Oh. We both know I am not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Oh, Christ. Oh my God. We've had a death. What's all this commotion? 7 hells. Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be loose. Oh, Dexter does look cool. Loot, just lot and everything while running. Loot and everything while running to the point. If you can manage it, most people have everything and are just. Oh, okay. Running to the next point. This man was responsible for the recent riots. Mayhap we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. In any case, it is obvious that you are not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation. Well, it's true, I don't have a bow and arrow. Do I? A Hall of Flames. I.e., don't stand there to look at the loot while everyone else is running. Loot, just lot on everything while running to the point if you can manage it. Okay, so I should try and keep up first. The Hall of Flames. The Flame Commander. What news, Dexter? Where is the merchant? He was not simply murdered, Dexter. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots when you realize. Almost fell off the treadmill. Revolution. Swift has a message from you from General Reborn, old Mussolini. The Flame General left word you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you returned. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries, as well as the results of our own investigation. Master Alphenord has already been informed and should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartham. Right, the Royal Promenade. Where's that? Where is that? What crystal do I go to? Oh, should we do a quick glamour check on people? That's cool. That is the most unique one I've seen in... well... I think that's just the most unique, crazy outfit I've seen, full stop. Look, he's got the cat slippers, chocobo pajamas. He looks cool. Look at the big blue map for the blue dots. If you can't figure out where someone else ran to for the last boss, you have to jump down into a deep pit. Oh god, am I going to let everyone down? Ethernet. Right, so we want to go... There's often something to click on for travel after softpod. Oh yeah, like on the last mission I done. Wait, what? The Gladiators Guild I can't go to. Can I go to the Goldsmiths Guild? And then this way? This way? Am I going the right way? This place is so confusing. The Colosseum. Lastly, don't worry about screwing and feel free to ask party for help. /P, that will switch chat to party chat. Yeah, I've never actually done that. You're new and will die in a raid, that's just how things... Oh, so this is going to be the most difficult thing I've done. And I've no idea how to get to this bloody... to the upper level. Oh, for God's sakes. Right, to the upper level. I want to turn around. Nah, just confusing. And I want to go up this way. Okay. Oh, we've made progress. And now I want to go this way. Oh, it's right here. The Chamber of Rule. I thought he was the Chamber of Fragrance. Oh, silly me. Bar for Alumina. We've been expecting you, sir. Please proceed inside. Do I want a necklace? Yeah, go on. Why not? Why not?
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room. The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination.
Policy of discrimination.
Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate.
But the Sultanate, she's very sweet. She's a nice person.
Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of
Teleji Adeleji.
No.
But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed
Oh, because he's trying to
sympathetic towards
create
the refugees'
division. Or he's possessed.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield. The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the AO, any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
I'm sorry, I'm
full
trying to pay
knowledge of
attention.
this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the
Cartano
Cartano Reclamation Bill, a shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
Right, what am I... Okay, I'm lost.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean Alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
Why is he going to build orphanages? I completely missed that. I completely missed it.
He walks a path all his own.
He wants to profit from the
independent of any
refugees.
faction and beholden to none of his
Is that the
fellows on the
gist of it?
syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince
Oh,
others that the Cartano Reclamation
Bill is the only
his
viable
sympathy
solution.
for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no...
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Pardon?
An Alagon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Alagon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut.
himself.
If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats.
Is this going to be saying that I'm going to fight?
Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon.
An even stronger
One which could
weapon.
contend...
Aye, we were
We were
skeptical ourselves.
Well, why would...
Truth
Yeah,
be
okay,
told,
this doesn't make
until
much
the
sense
Ultima
though.
weapon's existence came to
So
light,
they didn't really believe in Ultima
we thought
weapon,
the
but then they
inscription
knew
had been
that there were
mistranslated.
other weapons out there that were even stronger. Yet they were skeptical. Why would you be skeptical when you've already seen one?
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, it's true, but however, if someone were to restore it,
Surely the
Power
fact that
enough
Ultima
to
weapon
subjugate
exists,
Ul'dah like as
existed
not,
meant
and the
that
rest
all
of
these
Eorzea
other weapons
besides,
can exist.
which is doubtless
and probably
why
do
Teleji
exist.
Adeleji yearns to have it.
that he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Oh, who's at the door?
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Ul'dah.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we
Right. Just going for the money. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought of all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Seons? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the Seon best suited to this task, Private Martinus. Do a moment to visit the Maelstrom Command and make the inquiries at the earliest available opportunity. Begone, whelp, this is no place for children. I was him. I was looking for you, mister. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl. I thought it was a boy. So he visited Stone's Throw as well, I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You'll help me look, mister? Of course, but first I must needs finish speaking with my friend. He's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap you could wait for me by that pillar over there. We require but a moment. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Mamondi will know what to do. What do you mean? No time. I'm looking at this. 2,500 steps. Oh, 28 minutes. A legion of Garleans, an Aether-Staff Primal, ever dealing with an Asian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources. Mayhap the time has come for change. What change? Wait, what? You leave Minfilia alone and her ways. Dexter, this is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. The situation in the Twelveswood has taken a turn for the worst. I will explain in detail once you arrive. Yeah, leave her alone. I know that's not what he means, but the Twelveswood and the primal threat she spoke of has been confirmed. I have received no reports of Ixtali activity, which leaves the Sylphs. Go, Dexter, you know well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her concerns, she needn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. Antecedent. I love that name. This game has such amazing names. Limsa Lamenta. Minfilia. What was the go a minute ago? Wakazaka. The Rising Stones. Oh, it's so good that it's got a crystal right next to it now. I love that the first patches the game got was patching a crystal next to the Scions. Well, it wasn't patching it to them, it was patching them to a crystal. Oh. Right, entrance to the solar. 38-minute yeesh. Yep, it's not happening today, is it? I'm gonna have to come on tonight. I'm gonna have to stream tonight. Minfilia, it is a relief to see you healthy and hale, Dexter. The latest news from Eldar was most disturbing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, I mean, it might happen, but you know, the people might start waking up soon. That there must be. Oh, I don't know though. You see, if you're a no-lifer playing this game, and this is like what you do all the time, you're not going to be wanting to do the early game quests, are you? I'm like the only no-lifer who's at the beginning, probably. The other Scions will... Oh, and by the way, I think it's such a cool thing to be anyway. I don't think there's anything better in this world than to just play video games all day. Is there anything better? I told you before. I train. I race marathons. I do ultras. Nothing compares. Nothing is as good as sitting around playing video games all day. And platinum games. Going through a good story. Just do whatever makes you happy. Oh. The other Scions... Oh my god, this bottle of water is just falling over. The other Scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you are ready to begin, I will summon them for now. Okay. Always take the money. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I have received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the Primal Remur. Oh. I'm sorry, may have. Then it is not certain. The Elder Siege-Seer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest, the Sylphlands, however display no signs of undue commotion. Oh my god, I'm not ready to speak like those Sylphs again. They are hard to read. Forgive me, antecedent, but the fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. And like his more bellicose compeers, oh my god, well this is ironic after I just said that about the Sylphs. Now I've got these mouthfuls. Garuda and so on, Remur is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs of their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the Touched Ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, 'twould surely have escaped your notice. Oh well, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventuality and did nothing to prevent it? I told Papalimino I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about the people poking around their territory. They already summoned Rama once right after the calamity, but that was because the Garleans came trampling through the forest. And so long as the Castrum Oriens stand, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Yerta and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that the observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. But by all accounts, the recent violence in Uldar drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of trees. 'Tis like that the Sylphs perceived this panicked migration as yet another invasion, and quickened their efforts to summon their god. I am in mind to put of Titan and the Kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for a primal's coming. Indeed, we cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Dexter, though through your dealings with the Sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Grindania, I wonder, might one who had treated with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Rama can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the Beastmen since time immemorial. Well, mayhap this time we can... Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Dexter. Pray report to Commander Helu at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Oh, back to Gridania. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Oh my god. I have... I've messed something up. Hold on. Whoops. It's a Tuesday. Time to slay a god, maybe 2. Nice, so we're going to get some action. We are getting some action. And look at that, 46 minutes. And people are dropping out. Okay, the Adder's Nest. Vosail Helui. Helui. Oh, it's the Serpent Commander. Dexter of the Scions, your arrival has been...
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace. Our guest informs us that the sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelveswood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations. The Twelveswood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples. You have my thanks. Pray make for Little Solace, then. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelveswood that flinches at its coming. All the lands Veorzia shiver in dread anticipation.
Oh my god, when did that happen? How long has this been muted? Not long, right? I'm hoping not long. Oh, 15 minutes? Oh my god. Really? Yeah, I'm assuming maybe it got knocked doesn't really fit this holder very well. It might have knocked the switch. Dexter of the Scions, I was told to expect you. I understand you go to treat with the Primal Murmur himself, an unenviable task, but one which I have no doubt you are well suited. 10 minutes. Well, I've had 10 minutes of cutscenes, so... I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, that we might ascertain the location where the Lord of Living might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. Okay. Oh, what's this, a bracelet? Critical hits. Always critical hit. The Serpent Lieutenant looks about, seemingly awaiting a visitor. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching, and have wisely identified the precise location where the Touched One summoned Lord Remurd. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good man to his fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, Walking One. Please, come with this one. Where? This way. This way. Wait, is it this way? Oh, it's so good. Flying is so good. To think I used to have to travel these mazes by foot. Oh, what side is it? Is it this side? Yes. Wise ones had ventured deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Okay. Well, I was already in this. Yeah, I feel like you're meant to go through these places fighting people, but why do that when you could just fly over everything? Right, Maxio. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Oh! Oh! Wait, I'm in. I'm in. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking One will find wise ones not far from here to the south. Go in safety, Walking One. Inconceivable. We're waiting for two more people who haven't readied up. We are in. First ever raid. Oh, come on! Oh, okay. Now it's not going to happen now, is it? Everyone was waiting so long, or they've left their computer running. Right, we're in. First ever raid. First ever raid. Follow the blue people. Try and loot things if I can. If I'm being too slow, just run. Follow me. I'll tell you. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. This place looks intense. High. Oh, I'm on item. Oh, I can't. How do I do it? /party. Hi. No, I'm on novice. I'm being an idiot. Right, the blue people. Follow the blue people. Oh, this is so exciting. Follow the blue people, don't mess up. Oh, and sprint. I should probably sprint. Run. And don't forget that there is, after a mini boss, I will probably have to travel by clicking on something to the next area. Right, so am I going to die, guys? How many times am I going to die? So we're in here. Do a big thing. Oh, I can't even see. Oh my god, I can't see anything. No idea what's going on. And front figure. What the hell? I'm so confused. What was that? In front of bigger monsters on the logo. Oh, okay. Zoom out all the way. So I've got to go behind them and then... Oh. That's the effects of 24 people going on. This is insane. Oh. Yeah, I literally cannot see what to do. Yeah, I'm just doing my AoE thing, my Doom Spike. Right, so I've got to use this teleport. No, we're not using the teleport. The sage thinks you're going to die again, so spin to shield you up. Oh. Do I get to do a full... Oh, no, I don't get to do a full rotation. You still dragging the dragon way more. You can turn them down the settings, and I'm sure it can guide you through that. We'll go back, lurking, got shout. Yeah. Cheers, RS Fighter. Have a good night. Well, this doesn't seem so bad, but it's because everyone else is doing everything. I'm not sure I'm doing anything. They're just melting as soon as they appear. What do we do now? so we get the A. Don't stand in the purple goo. Okay, oh crap. Where's everyone gone? Where's everyone? Oh. Shortcut. Whoops. Go easier, man. Oh, I feel funny, I'm so far behind. I'm not letting anyone down though, because I'm literally doing nothing. Everyone is... Oh! Nice. Oh, that's good that it does that. Doing damage. I'm actually doing damage. Oh. Every time I get one of my cooldowns up, they die. Come get your Reaper. That's not very hospitable. He's our guest. Huh? Right, I haven't had to do any of the dodging stuff yet. Oh. Is it because they're just going down so quickly? Or is this going to be the... Am I going to be completely floored when I face the last boss of this thing? So far this doesn't seem too bad. This doesn't seem too bad. Teleporter. You can't damage that big armoured once your buff wears off. What buff? I didn't even know I had a buff. Northward. Oh, I just heard Final Fantasy victory music. Does that mean I got, oh. Does that mean I want some loot. Who the F keeps removing the markers? There are sprouts, y'all. 8 is left. 8 is left. So this one. What is going on in chat? On the party chat? Why are they complaining about markers? Why is someone saying there's sprouts? What exactly? Am I doing something wrong? We've almost done it. So yeah, now I get why I said don't look to loot. Yeah, just not. Oh, but King Behemoth. Need to hide behind the rocks, please. Oh, thank you. I just made that. That was just in time. Looking at that bit of advice from you. Oh. He's dead. So this is the last boss now of the... on to the last boss of the raid. Hall of the Savage is no longer... Yeah, you obtain... Oh, we've got 30 tombstones. The seal over the Walk of Ascension. What is going on? How much information? Oh geez, don't pull when half the party ain't here. Oh god, we're on. Oh my god, look at the size of this guy. Oh my god. Oh. Back to the pad when the party down the section. 2 sprouts. Back to A. He's dead. I've done it again. Oh, is everyone dead? Oh. What happened? How do I go back? I don't understand how I get off. Go back. How do I go back to the start? Round rocks on the right side. Oh, starting point. Oh my god. Go north, jump down. So we've got to stand on these pads. Oh, I can't get in. Why can't I get in? Oh. Purple box, right side. I'm with the wrong people, aren't I? You had the wrong hand. I've got to stick with blue people, right? Oh, this is too much. This is too much. I have no... This is so confusing. Press run back to A. What is... Oh, okay. That's A. Oh. Done it. They done it. Thank you. Well, I don't know. That was a bit much. How do I do party chat? Sorry. Just loot everything. What, greed? Okay. Most people have everything they wanted. Okay, right. Wow, that was something. Intense. Ho there, Dexter. Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned on this historic expedition. The scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. According to the findings of my Bardassian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun. A characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what of the tower's inner defences? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. A giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that would have been Phlegethon, not Archeon. Phlegethon. He was a hero of the Allegan Revolution. Are you gleaned that what... And you gleaned that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? Well, I am a historian, and I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of the Eld, resurrected and augmented for the Allegan's extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this. Chief. Well, there it is, the foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? I can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten a path through that maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here right now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Coniach. Find for the present, and there plan for our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. Boom, we did it. We did it. Okay, so... Oh, and also, I found out I can do this. Turn that off. I thought that was pretty cool. And I found another thing as well. Under actions. Where's actions? Where is actions and traits? Idling camera. For when I go, like now, when I'm going to go for a quick toilet break, I'm going to put this treadmill away. But yeah, that was intense. Completely overwhelming. I had no idea what I was doing. Everything was exploding everywhere. Craziness. It doesn't tell you what to do. If it wasn't for you, I would have no idea. It's Itzaru. I would have no clue what to do. Let's put this down. Also, is the camera better like this? Let's have a look at it. Is it better like this or previously? I find the Labyrinth of the Ancient relaxing once I get used to it. Also, I'm going to do that a few times. Yeah, is the camera better like this? there, like that. You look more red. Oh, so I should put that other light back on. This one. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I shall put on my famous be right back making coffee thing. Oh, back. Yeah, I quite like this idling camera. Right, so that was my treadmill done. I'm not going to do it, but I'm also going to be Zwifting. Well, not Zwifting, but virtual riding on stream. I was thinking maybe I'll have the little bike and my mileage. Maybe one day I can try and do a century whilst playing this game. 100 kilometres, 100 miles. Probably 100 kilometres. I've done 100 miles before and it took me like 10, 11 hours. Yeah, because I'm slowly starting to get back into the training mindset again. After that awful summer block I had. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Probably the worst summer of training I've ever done. So, it was too hot and I've got too fat. And I don't mind putting weight on. I've never been bothered about that, but it does make running hard. does make it hard. I don't like it when it's hard. Okay, so what are we doing? We have done the crystal. Oh, no, come on camera, off we go. We've done the crystal. And we are going to go fight Ramur, right? Or let's hand this in. Oh, I can't fly? How can I fly here? I have no idea why I can't fly. Oh, that's why, because I've got to leave, and then I'll be able to fly. Okay. Fly, my chocobo, fly. Am I almost at the expansion yet? Oh my god, look at that. What is that? No. Just no. Yeah, I don't like this thing in between expansions. It feels like I'm like in between worlds. I'm like in a purgatory. So good of you to join us, Dexter. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Let's just put this down just slightly like that. That's better. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you are ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. Is that better? Yes. Materia? What is... Oh, I'm looking at another point. Gratia is ready to address the Fellowship of Noah. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for. It is time this assembly was called to order. Rambros will be presiding over the meeting. If you would be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Okay. Wow, look. Is that a quest? To literally talk to the person next to me. Welcome back, Dexter. I have just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to note that you seem none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I have added my own notes to Graria's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there's no objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. You said not to worry about it, I'll just get the money. Got to finish the... Oh, there's more of this, as well as all the post-AAR things. Oh, okay. That's what RS Fighter meant when he said I could turn things off. So I could turn off everyone's explosions. Is that what everyone does? In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralising the structure's outer defences before proceeding to secure the maze. Post AI is good story too. Oh. In the course of this, our first foray succeeded in neutralising the structure. According to Dexter's account, the labyrinth's defence were most emphatically active. Disturbingly, his report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Allegan technology. It's also important story background. Well, yeah, it must be if you have to do it to progress. In short, our misgivings were well founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust upon by the chaotic shifting of the earth. It has somehow been reawoken. Oh, it's Sid. If, as seems increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world, we will have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve returning its mechanisms to the state of dormancy. To do that, however, we first need to address the question of how they work, the answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that is where we must go. A task easier said than done. If the perils of the labyrinth are any indication, then I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defensive have been completed. Master Garland, may I entrust you to this task? It would be my pleasure. Don't forget about us. It's like you said, Chief. We founded the Ironworks to make sure that the technology was used for the right reasons, and that means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end. Lads, well, I hope you're ready for some back-breaking chores. Well, everything seems to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness this valiant tale unfold with mine own eyes, I must needs hone my martial skills ere we ascend the spire. You'll do nothing of the sort, Grahar. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation. As an observer, I am not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. Pray do not make my intent, Dexter. I am well aware that I shall never be a match for one of your innate talents, however hard I train. Be that as it may, pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. We will need you fighting fit if our subsequent forays are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of that which has been obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Allegan Empire. And with that encouraging thought in mind, it is time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us all focus on the tasks at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned. Delicious. Oh, it's one of those people. Such a terrible mess. Yet it does leave the door wide open, so to speak. One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. So this is the legacy of the Allegan Empire left behind. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the ultimate weapon. Nay, more than a match. A new toy for me to play with. Is that the Empire Man who used to be in the red outfit? I believe Nero has a bit of personality. Yeah, I thought that was him. Yeah. I believe the fates have conspired to deny me my just rewards once again, but it would soon seem that they had a greater destiny in mind for me. And so long my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on, Sid. Do not disappoint me. Or he looks pretty evil. He does look, he's a very mean boy. Nero, you're a very naughty boy. Right, search, we'll do this one. The Syracuse Tower. Ram Bros is frustrated over Noah's lack of progress. Oh, I will do that battle effect thing. Forgot about that. He simply pines for new toys. Ah, 'tis you, my friend. You are doubtless eager to hear of our progress on the Crystal Tower. Excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is the word of the day, I fear. I'm ashamed to say there is nothing worthwhile to report. The suns continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We've not been able to set so much as a single foot inside. You will recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway into the principal spire, Syracuse Tower, the elegants called it, is also protected by the technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we are at a loss. It is discouraging, but we cannot give up. There must be a way in. And so the situation stands, my friend. Until we gain entry into the tower, I feel your talents shan't avail us. It will require time that I am loath to waste. But I have a mind to set my people to scour in such ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps we can be of assistance. And you are? Who are these? Be at ease, friends, for we share the same goal. I am Uni, and my companion is called Doga. We are scholars of the Allegan civilization sent by students of Baldician to assist you in your endeavour. Uni and Doga, rather unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven for observing, but I digress. You claim to be here at the students' behest, but we have received nary a word of your coming. Moreover, in light of the recent incident at the Isle of Vow, I should think that they have rather more pressing concerns. We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help. He has red eyes. He's not good. What's he doing? What is it, Grara? Oh, it's nothing. There was a pain, but it has subsided. They both have red eyes. Very well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. The same? You have the elegant eye as well? The sanguine hue is said to be a trait unique to the elegant, yet I inherited it from my father as he did from his. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life I had sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. Is there aught you know? I implore you to tell me. My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain. Those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Alag. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come here to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth. It seems to me that we have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you? If that is your wish, then so be it. Yet I know that I still mean to verify your story with the students of Baldician when I am able. I trust there will be no objections. Very well. As of this moment, I name Uni and Doga advisory members of Noah. Without further ado, let us have them examine the Syracuse Tower entrance. I promise you'll not have cause to regret your decisions. Ugh. Dexter, I should be much obliged if you were to accompany our old friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels. The 2 of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, pray report to Master Garland. He will brief you on the situation. I shall join you, Dexter. With Uni and Doga's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion, I am hopeful that we will finally see progress. We will finally see progress, will we? Oh. Invisible wall. Right, I've no idea what's going to happen here. It can't all be raids, right? Well, if it isn't Dexter, eager to enter Sirius Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. But I'm sure you've already heard though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say? Excellent, it's been going slow, or rather, no going, for the Chief. He'll appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him. Oh, cutscene. Ah, some old faces to lift the spirit, and a couple of new ones besides. Allow me to introduce Unai and Doga. They are scholars of the ancient Alag, sent here by our friends Baltazan to aid in the investigation. We understand you are having trouble circumventing the tower's defences. It is our hope that we can be of some small assistance. If your attire is aught to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises Syracuse Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is, we can't get it to open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having no success via more orthodox methods, I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to a Magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective as a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it. A man and a woman, respectant, elegant royalty, by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it is purely decorative. Are they descendants from royalty? If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? I don't think any of us expected that to happen. Didn't you? The minute those two walked forward, I was expecting the doors to open. Seven hells, what is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those whose raw blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I am delighted to see. Oh, it's Nero. Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you have acquired. Nero, you're still alive? Garland. If I didn't know better, I would say that you weren't happy to see me. Ah, but I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. But rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is for all intents and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. And so I've been roaming around this land Eosia, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderships, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, and so I decided to come here and join you. After all the wrongs you've committed, you think us that gullible? If you are suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts. But I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. As you are doubtless aware already, the Crystal Tower was a symbol of ancient Alag's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a select few individuals. Okay, so clearly they're royalty. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say that these two are descended from Alagan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty, living keys born of Alagan ingenuity. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? Clones? Twould seem that the time for concealment is past. Pray accept our apologies. 'Twas not our intent to deceive. We simply wished to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to the 8 sentinels. There is much and more to tell. Nod. Very well. Seven hells, did you seriously mean to follow us around? Come, Garland, you know better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An elegant tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you, and a deal more besides. It used to be the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but is now yours. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. Okay, where is Biggs? Oh, Doga. If you are ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader, Rembrose, may wish to be present. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize once again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldessian. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through Allegan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. It would not be considered unseemly. Might I ask you and yours were created, and more specifically, what is it that you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires that we revisit Allegan history. Pray bear with us. The Allegan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as a symbol of Allegan pride. Parents took their children there that they might learn how the near limitless energy produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allegan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Allag to greatness. I've got that open on my monitor. I haven't forgotten. Well, I did forget a minute ago, actually. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made his mission to restore Allag to greatness. Okay. Show limited. Ammon was his name, and he believed that the alien empire wanted for a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, who he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Zande? None other. As part of his experiments, Asmund created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Unai and Doga. Historical texts mention the reigns of two Allegan emperors named Zande. It was commonly believed that the second was a namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike, to think that they two were in fact one and the same. Zande returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more, and true to Aemon's prediction, the Emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the Emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Zande turned his sights towards the forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Darkness? Again? Seven hells, what is it with these megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness and their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us. Thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Oh my god. Just checking. Yeah, the camera doesn't have the auto thing anymore. Alas, Emperor Xande is very much alive. Within Syracuse Tower, he still abides his ambition, burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. How is he still alive? Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalaman was created and launched into heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in the surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Empire. In the blinking of an eye, the mighty Allergen Empire was laid to waste. And yet, even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Xande's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state, they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Eras came and went. After millennia laying dormant, Dalaman was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the Seventh Umbral Calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. In that moment, Emperor Xande awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Tis for no other purpose but to put an end to Xande's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Uni and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fall. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action. Concluding that we alone could not overcome Xande, we struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. 'Tis no ordinary man who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, Dexter Martinus, we are confident that we can end Xande's dark ambition once and for all. Well, that will teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my Shireen aside, I see now why you knew about the students of Baldessian, among other host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So what will we do, Dexter? The world is in grave danger again, and it just so happens that you are an expert at saving it. Yeah, this is how we agree to things. This is how we agree to things. You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let us see the Allegan Empire's dark past laid to rest. Oh my god, this has been a lot of reading. It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allegan civilization, but what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that the tower's secret may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Unai and Doga, living, breathing Allegans. And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Syracuse Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Well, this is why Nero wants in. Dexter, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate hostile elements. Suffice to say, this includes Emperor Zalday himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Syracuse Tower from the outside world. To work then. Oh my god. That was intense. That was more intense than the bloody raid. Oh. Oh, these cutscenes are long. Wait, there is something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean? No, he's not a clone. You inherited the trait from your father. You know that clones are copies. The elegant eye, you call it, but to us is the royal eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. Also, he's descendant from royalty. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it's a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience, all will be revealed in due time. Oh, it's over. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, Jesus. That was long. Yeah, when did you send... When was this message sent? I can't see, but that's how long it's been. Character configuration. Character. Battle effects. Party show limited. Others show none. PvP opponents show some. Oh yeah, that was brutal. It's tiring reading all that stuff. Okay, let's just have a drink. Have a quick toilet break. Quick toilet break and I shall be right back. Oh. Okay, we've done that. Right, are we actually going to do... Oh, we're going to do more talking. It's going to be loads more talking. My apologies if I've given you cause to worry. I am quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there has been much for me to think on. But now is the time for action, not for idle thoughts. Sirius Tower awaits us. Yes, okay, brilliant. Let me go. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Zande himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. So is this going to be a dungeon or a raid? Hopefully a dungeon. So I can get in quickly. Because the last one took over an hour, I think. Was it over an hour? Too far away? Oh, no. Ah. Right, enter Sirius Tower with a group of people. Oh, it is a raid. Okay, so that's going to be a long time. So we're going to go search for the seals. Right, search for the Sions. Hopefully fight Ramur. Come on. This place is massive. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of this, wasn't I? I was in the middle of this, and then I finally got into the raid. Right. Papa Limino. So it's actually you. I am relieved. For a moment I thought we were dealing with another one of its sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finally finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on your Stola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papa Limino. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I am pleased to say that I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that Ramur was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Aphorite. Come, Dexter. Oh, we're going to go see him. We are going to go see him. Where is he, though? Over here. We can simply just fly over. Oh, we get to fight. See, it says when there's two people I should do the single player, but that always feels bad. I always feel like I need to do multi-attack. Yeah, always need to do the multi-attack. Right. Oh, don't attack me. Let me run past. Right. Easy enough. There's someone there waiting, so hopefully this means it's a trial and we can fight him. God, they're weird things.
Nora betrays thee, servant of Hydra. Thou art the bringer of light, Bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest.
Ramua.
Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just.
Turn to me for succor.
Redanian or Garlean, it matters not.
Oh my god,
The good
that is
intent
the
of one
coolest beard I've ever seen.
excuseth
The
not
size
the
of it.
misdeeds of the other.
The good intent of one.
Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born? It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee.
What more?
Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit
so I
to
do
play
get to fight
the
him.
role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Let me
Come
fight
to
him.
me, bringer of light.
I shall wait thee on the battlefield.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
Beg your pardon, milady.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
The striking tree. Right, so that's another trial. Okay. Why can't I... Why can I do it now? No, why can't I pick this? What's going on? Oh, because I'm in this one. I'm in the Syracuse Tower. Right, let's leave this. Enjoy that. Because that one was never going to happen by the time we'll have to do that in the evening. Wait, I exited this. Withdraw. The striking tree. Join. Oh, okay. I've got the other one highlighted still, right? Striking tree, Syracuse Tower, we'll turn that off. There we go. Then I can see how close I am. Yeah, so what to do now? I'm not sure what to do. Gold saucer. No. I do like going to the gold saucer. Oh, I could look at some of these outfits. Oh. Based. Gatekeeper. When is the next one? Our next schedule, Air Force One, will be held in Round Square. 11:40. This is 6 minutes. Air Force One. What's that gonna be? And have we got new gear? You're currently equipped with the recommended gear. Yes, we have all the correct stuff on. Huh. Mount Coral. Mount Coral. Coral? Where old Barrett's from. And where the gold saucer is. No, the gold saucer is in 13 as well, I think. What ones is it in? Let's have a look. What Final Fantasies does the gold saucer appear in? Final Fantasy VII, Rebirth, and 14. Well, that's not true because I swear it's in 13. Oh, Serendipity is designed as an homage to it. I thought it wasn't that. Nautilus Park. Oh, so this actually is just the Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII thing. Right. Let's look up. Eorzea collection. Not the Ezio collection. The Eorzea collection. Let's put that there. Right, we'll leave that there, and then we shall go to window capture. Eorzea collection. Yes. Okay, and then let's check that out while I'm waiting for this tower. I'm trying to think what I can wear. Right, so we want entire. We want male. No. Melee DPS. Equipable by Dragoon. Is that Dragoon? So click that. Apply filters. Oh, and there's the other filter as well. That has to be not exclude promotional and seasonal. So this is the Dragoon stuff. Yeah, none of this actually looks really. None of this looks good. This is all. It looks good, but it's not the kind of thing I was looking for. This is actual Dragoon things. I wanted more. Right, let's put equipable by anyone. Show only job exclusive. No, we don't want job exclusive. Star pilot? Star captain? Oh, that is pretty cool. How to obtain from a NPC the lodestone. Available for purchase. Yes. Why does it say restricted though? Right, so that is I've no idea where that even is. Not a clue. No, no, no. This looks like a wedding outfit. No. Why, is there another filter that I can put low level? I swear, yeah, low level. Up to free trial. Yeah, these are all pretty ugly. Ridiculous. This is the one I've got on now, which I think's better than most of these things. Oh, that's cool. That's Lightning's outfit. Oh, that's Snow. Is that, what's the guy's name? Snow? I think that. Oh, that's seasonal event. I thought I just put don't put seasonal event in this. Exclude seasonal. Yeah. Okay. Let's. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to pay real money for some of this stuff. Well, it says the Star Captain you can do. That's pretty cool. Uh, this is what I want. Mika the Magical Mew. No. No. Uh, okay, I do kind of like this one. That's crafted. I'm not sure how you craft things. So it's wearable by everyone. Crafted using leatherwork and weaver. With a recipe level 90. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. That looks cool, but it's a bit much. Also this. Calfskin Riders. Okay, that's had a lot of hearts. Yeah, level working again. And I like this. Oh my god. Number 2, Type B. Raid gear. What raid's this from? The Copied Factory. Level 80. Average item level 435. Blimey. Crazy. There we go. The frog. Funny fish. Yeah, some of these are absolutely crazy. I've no, yeah, no clue. It's too overwhelming. Yeah, it's too overwhelming. Unless I can just pick, I want things from... oh, what's the Grand Company do? Oh yeah, that looks awful. Oh my god, who wants to dress up like that? Oh, and why is my camera zoomed in? I've no idea why this camera zoomed in. That's better. Weird. Okay, yeah, enter Syracuse Tower. No. Yeah, I don't understand that. I do not understand. Test your shooting, but once you're strapped in, you cannot rejoin in a party when registering. Oh, should I do this? Oh, it's because I've got the bloody duty on. Right, well I'm going to quickly go to the toilet. Oh, still not. I don't know how I feel about being locked behind these communal events for the main story quests. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. So I'm not, yeah, I don't know what to do. There's literally nothing for me to do. Why don't we go to Limsa Limsa Lower Decks? Let's see who we can check out, who looks good. Who have we got here? We've got Man in Speedo, the Hungry Wolf, the Shining Saber in beachwear. We've got a guy who looks like he's a necromancer. Not a bad outfit. Not a bad outfit. She looks cool. Come on, who is the best here? This is a nice outfit. So far, she's winning. Because the hair is really cool and that outfit is very well put together. Looks alright. Looks, he's not even a character. And who have we got over here? The Goddess of War. Yeah, she looks pretty cool. So everyone just sits around and chills out. Topless bunny. The Temptress of Fate. Oh wow, look at that outfit. My word. Then we've got this one. Who's this? Oh, they're going to the hunt board. I thought they were following me. Captain Mukanda the Wanderer. Oh my god, it's a furry. So we do have a lot of people on. Yeah, we do have a lot of people on. Oh my god, the size of her. She is a muscle mummy. But yeah, where's our winner? It would have been the woman who teleported away. But this is the hottest character in Limsa Laminsa at this very moment. So let's get the idol character thing. What's it called? Oh. No. I thought we had just... So this should go through... Wait, character, no. Actions and traits. Extras, idling camera. There we go, it's just going to go through everyone's things. I don't think it's ever going to let me join this party. Is it? It's never going to do it. I am playing at the wrong time. What is the best time? Best time to play Final Fantasy XIV EU. 9 to 11 AM is the sweet spot if you want to get on at a reasonable time. Otherwise, it's 1 AM onwards. 1 AM? Or in the afternoon up till midnight is your best bet. I can only talk about the server I play on, Moggle. 4 PM to 11 PM is the most active. Yeah, that seems more like it. I feel like 4 to 11 seems more like the... Wait can be 10 minutes with the newer things. What is raiding like on EU? Roughly until 6 PM, sometimes later. That goes for any ultimates. It's quite bad. Well. I think I'm just going to call it here, I think. Because this is awful. I cannot progress. I might actually cancel and go on to Final Fantasy VIII for a bit, maybe. Yeah, because it's not going to happen. I'm completely stuck. I'm going to have to do this tonight. I've got 2 things that I need to join, and my main story progression is completely stuck behind them. Completely stuck. Oh look, she's got a little garnet. Oh, some of these things are... Well, as if by magic. As if by magic. I was just about to quit. This tank better accept. Come on, accept. Accept. Come on, you can accept. Light party. Ball party? I don't understand that. What is a light party? The striking tree. So far, this is easy. I'm not really sure. After the last boss, oh, I do have a thing here. I don't know what that does. But yeah, after the last boss, with all those mechanics, these other ones haven't really introduced much. Even on that last raid, well, actually, that raid I don't know. Following what Shadow was telling us today. So I have been told that this is baby combat. The music is really cool, though. I do like the music. Oh. Sorry, I'm not doing this live. Stop. Jump out of the way. Go full thrust. I forgot to do my license. Now we do license. Big numbers. Yeah, I don't understand this when they're freezing. Yeah, the power of being frozen and how to get out of it. Which is on so much business. What happened? Did we do it? GG. There are no party members. They leave straight away, and I'm completely on my own. This happens every single time.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be true.
Yep, I won't.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the rise.
Okay, so that's done. And I've no idea what that just meant when it said current achievements in the area. There was like a little green box to the bottom right. Right. Little solace. No, we don't want to do the fate. Serpent Lieutenant. Dexter, you have returned. Dare I ask how Romer received your visit? Well, I killed him. He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well then that you have some experience in such matters. The people of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest's champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Dexter. The Elder Seedseer must be informed of your deeds at once. Yes, yes, yes. The Serpent Lieutenant is ready to send you on your way. The Elder Seedseer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Conjurer and Nofika Altar will be expecting you. Farewell, Dexter. Speak with Khan E. Senna at the Lotus Stand. Oh. I always forget to click off that map every time. And we can't use our... I hate the fact that we can't use our chocobos on this. Hot. Wait, is there someone called Little Piggy? Little Piggy. Oh, and it's got another Pokemon looking one. Looks like a Psyduck. So, no, yeah, Psyduck. Yeah. And then Psyduck turns into Golduck. Right, Nafika's Altar. We want to a Silent Conjurer. Welcome back, Honoured Sion. Who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seedseer awaits you within. Back to the Lotus Strand. So have we done this bit now? Have we?
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
I killed him. Well, I beat him in battle.
Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you
It sounds
and
like
your
this bit
fellow
is done.
scions. Full
I will
oft
do this
have I
and
been
then call it
compelled to
quits.
look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
I don't know what's. GG? Oh, GG. Why do people say GG in the novice chat? Well, that is me done for today, I think. Because. What's this? How many cards I've got? Card decks. The 775th Lord of the Men tournament. I have no idea what that is. Card game, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna quit now because I'm very tired. And this was a bit of a slow episode. Oh my god, there was a lot of talking. But I did my first raid. And that was fun. Though confusing. But yeah, peace out guys, and I shall be back tomorrow morning as always with more Realm Reborn.